welcome back to my channel. It's been a fat minute. I have not vlogged in a long time. I'm back, and the reason I'm back is because I want to start a new series where I am filming my life, vlogging my life, what it feels like as a city girl to be living in a small town, to be single, and to be far away from my friends and my family that I've, known for a long time. Also, before I get into anything, I swear I am not disgusting. My hair is intentionally oily. I've oiled my hair for a Sunday reset. I like to oil it throughout, in the beginning so that throughout the day it kind of settles in, nourishes my scalp while I clean and do stuff, and then at the end of the night I get to wash it off. Anyway, so back to where I was. I just feel like in this past couple of weeks, it's been really difficult for me to feel like I'm making anything of my life. I think part of it, or a really, really big part of it, is that I am in a small town, I'm single, and I really, really need to be intentional and active about the things that I choose to do, and just like getting out there. I've never really experienced such a difficult time just stepping outside of the door. Normally I'm always outside, but I just get so comfortable inside. And so I think with this whole series of city girl in a small town single, or single city girl in a small town, whatever it is, I really need to romanticize my life, and I feel like that's the only way I'll survive this small town. If I don't romanticize my life, I feel like it'll just be way more difficult for me to feel like, oh my gosh, I love my life here, and I truly believe that God has placed me in this small town for some reason, whatever that reason may be. I don't know yet, but I just don't want 5 years to go by and me be like,
yeah, that sucked, I'm ready to move on.
Instead, I want it to, I want to celebrate it and be like, oh my gosh, those were great 5 years. Maybe that's not something that I would have chosen for myself, but I still made the most out of it. And so that's kind of the goal that I have for vlogging. I feel like that would really keep me accountable to live the best life that I can in the way that I feel like would just honor me being here, and honor this stage of life. That's kind of where I'm at with what I hope for in this series, and I just want to add more to my life in this way, and I'm hoping that this would really do that for me, but it really just depends on how active and how accountable I am to this vlog series. But maybe if I call it a series, I'll feel more like, oh my god, I have to do this for my series, rather than oh, it's just one vlog, it's another vlog. It's no, it's a series now. Take it seriously, Today, what I have planned is it's Sunday, May 24th. So I definitely need to clean. It is so messy in here. I have literally been traveling back to back to back. There's a lot to do. I've been watching Stephanie Sue's 2-hour David murder whole thing episode, and I'm 45 minutes in and I've done one thing. So I need to get to it. Yeah, there's a lot, especially unpacking. That is my worst thing, is that I literally won't unpack. Ellie is so good at this. Ellie will unpack the night of. It is 2 a.m. when she arrives, and she will unpack and shower. For me, I'll just prioritize showering. I'll unpack another time. No. So I need to channel some energy and channel some Ellie energy, and let's get to it. Let's go.
10:30?
Yeah, 10:30, yeah. So the people are saying, but that was
my sister got me this. This is really cute, actually. I have very broad shoulders, but I kind of like it. No, I really love it. She also got me this. Super cute, but I think again, maybe just asymmetric would be cute.
He's on a live stream, his face party, and then he's flying witches on his new wizard fan lab pop-up, and we just...
As you can tell, everything is off the floor in the closets. Very nice. Unfortunately, that is not the end of how dirty my house is. Honestly, the bathroom I think is the worst just because it's like cramped and that's where I go to get clean. But it's so dirty. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, please don't judge me. Like seriously, please don't judge me. I've been so busy. This is only 3 days in of me allowing it to be this dirty. And I'm cleaning up, okay? So there's no shame. There's no shame in this channel. Don't try. Okay, but I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, just know that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a transition. Ta-da! So much cleaner. I'm just letting that dry over there. It's sunny right now. It's 8:48 right now. And it's bright outside and it's throwing me off like so much. I haven't even eaten dinner because I'm like, I totally forgot that. I'm gonna throw out some trash, walk Ava, and be back. We are back. It felt so nice outside. It is 9:14 now, and I think I'm just gonna eat something small. Again, I'm not hungry. Like I am a little hungry, but it's so late and I'm trying to go to bed earlier because I've been going to sleep so late these days. So I basically found online that you can make this like brownie, low cal, 2-minute, like that's the biggest thing for me, 2 minutes, and it's a brownie and it tastes good and it's Greek yogurt. I'm gonna make it. So instead of having dinner, I really just want something like quick that I can eat that'll be satisfying, and so I think I'm gonna try making that. Basically all you need is an egg. So I have an egg, 1/3 cup, so I don't have a cup, 1/4 cup of cacao powder, 5.5 of whey protein powder, and then last thing is 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. So this will kind of give us the little sweetener. Look y'all, it was literally down here, like where I'm making. Oh my god, it's so thick that it won't even. Done making it. It's not clean at all. Like it actually smells like brownies. 5 seconds. Ah, gosh, that looks legit. I'm gonna try the more cooked part. I don't think I'm gonna like this. I really hate that. I really hate that. Oh, I'm pissed. That was so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I have the Ninja Creamy because this is horrible. I'm literally gonna throw this all away. I can't eat that. Just to show y'all how it looks, like this is how it looks. It's a very like spongy and gooey, so I can see where like the texture is a little bit there. I mean, just think like egg souffle almost. What a waste of Greek yogurt. What a waste of water because I have to now wash those dishes that I didn't even get to enjoy. What a waste of a lot of things. That was just what a waste of 2 minutes, honestly. 2 minutes. It is getting very late, so I'm just gonna shower because I need to get all this mess out. Something that I have been struggling with a lot recently is my faith. Like, I guess in the past like 2 to 3 years, I've really prioritized my faith. So it's been something that has been such a big part of just like, you know, my life, with my friends, with my relationships, and even just with my church. It's just been a really big part of my life. And it's really interesting because I feel like this is the first time in my journey where I have 0 responsibilities. I'm at a place where my faith is really up to me, to initiate and to be active and to be intentional about it. And I'm finding it to be really difficult. And as most of y'all know, like I went through a really difficult period like about 2 months ago, and I'm still kind of going through it, and there's been a lot of grief in that. Like even in the time before that, I still felt like I had a responsibility of faith in this relationship that I had, you know? And now coming out of it, it's like, oh, no, now it's literally just me and Jesus, like me and God. I think in the beginning when I was grieving, it was so clear like how much I needed him. Like I knew I needed him, and I knew I couldn't do it alone, you know, without him. And then slowly and slowly and slowly, I just started to get further and further away from him as I started to numb, as I started to avoid. And of course, in the beginning parts, like, it makes sense to avoid something that was as painful as, you know, an event that I went through 2 months ago. But it didn't mean that I had to avoid Jesus and avoid God. And I feel like I kind of did that all together instead of going to him for comfort, and honestly going to him to avoid this thing instead of thinking, oh, I need to avoid him and this thing. I just started to go back to my like old habits, like literally old as in 3 to 4 years ago, where I'm just like on my phone constantly. There's nothing else. I know like I could be doing other things. There's just so much where I feel like so shackled to just social media and the way that things are being perceived and the way that I'm being perceived right now. And so I feel like when I get to a place of like real deep insecurity, that's usually where I find myself. And so a part of this is where I really want to take initiative in my faith with no responsibilities, no pressure, like no accountability. Of course, be a part of a community, but again, there's no pressure to be a part of a community other than my own desire to want to do that, or the desire that, you know, the Holy Spirit gives me. And so I think that's something that I am learning for the first time. It's difficult, but I'm so thankful that I still feel really pursued, you know. And I think there's a lot of rest in that. Today I really wanted to take some time to journal before I go to bed, which is not something that I've done in a long time, and just like talk to God and spend some time with God. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do for the rest of tonight, and then maybe watch some TV and go to sleep.